Hello, this video will explain how to write your own poem after reading To My Dear and Loving Husband by Anne Bradstreet. So if you think about that poem, it's essentially a celebration of Anne Bradstreet's husband. She spends 16 lines talking about how much she loves him and how their love for each other is more valuable than all the gold in the world. It's so much better than being thirsty in a river trying to quench your thirst. That river can't quench their thirst. Only love can quench her thirst. So in this poem, you will mimic that same idea following the format and style as of Anne Bradstreet's poem. So I've created a graphic organizer to help you. So in part one, you're going to brainstorm who or what do you love? Think about all the things in the whole wide world, all the people in the whole wide world. I want you to type as many things as you can think of in this box here. All the things that you just think are amazing, okay? So type lots and lots of ideas. Once you've typed all those ideas, I want you to select one of those things that you think that you can write a 16-line poem about. It could be about a person, a place, a thing, an idea, anything that you believe you can show your reader you love as much as Anne Bradstreet loves her husband. Okay? So then in part two, you're going to use this space in order to brainstorm what are all the things that you love about this person or this thing? Why do you love them? What do you love about them? Be as specific as possible. Think about all the small little details about this person or this thing that you love. And I want you to list as many as possible. This is going to help you as you're crafting your poem, being able to pick out little details that you can include in your poem so that we as the reader understand your love as Anne Bradstreet does. Okay, and then you're going to get to part three. And essentially what we've done here is we've taken the outline of Anne Bradstreet's poem and we have created essentially a skeleton in which you're going to fill out with your details of whatever it is or whomever it is that you love. So the title is To My Dear and Loving Husband, to my whatever you want to call this, okay? And then the first line, if ever, okay? Show your love for this person, place, or thing, okay? And you're going to repeat that 3 times. And if you think about the Anne Bradstreet poem, you might want to go back and reread it. She talks about their connection, right? Think about how you can show, if ever, whatever it is that you love. And you're going to use repetition, right? If ever, if ever, if ever, to truly show us your love for this person, place, or thing. Then compare blank. Compare yourself to something or someone who thinks they love this person or thing that you are writing about, but that person doesn't love whatever it is you're writing about as much as you do. Go back and reread that Anne Bradstreet line to give yourself some inspiration. But can you compare? This person thinks they love you as much as I do, but they don't even stand a chance when it comes to how much I love you. Okay. And then I prize our love more than what? What is it that might seem valuable, but in fact, your love that you have for this person is even more valuable? Or again, making another comparison of what might seem valuable, but is not as valuable because it's your love that's more valuable. The next line, my love is, write a metaphor comparing your love. What is your love like? Okay. Nor, again, you're going to sort of connect your thinking, okay, to your metaphor. How is your love better or more effective than whatever it is that you created or compared it to up in this line above? And again, please go back and reread that Anne Bradstreet poem. It's a little difficult to read it without, all of the figurative language with just the skeleton, but this is meant to help you sort of mimic that same style. So you're definitely going to want to go back and reread the Anne Bradstreet poem as you are writing your poem. And then thy love is, and again, right? Write a metaphor comparing that love. What is your love like? And then the blank, write about what will happen when this person or thing is gone. What is going to happen to your love when this person is gone? Is it going to continue on? Sort of think about in the long run. And then last, or almost last, then what will you do while you are together right now? While you are with this person or this thing, then what? What is going to happen to your love? So that what? What is the goal for you both? Again, go back and reread that Anne Bradstreet poem so that you are really familiar with all of these, the use of repetition and her comparisons, her metaphors, and then thinking in the future what will happen so that then in the present you are able to value that love that you have or that relationship that you have with this person or this thing. So before you submit your final draft, you're going to want to reread your poem, looking at rhyme scheme. Do the lines rhyme in a purposeful and interesting way? You might want to go back and look at how Anne Bradstreet uses rhyme scheme. Rhyme is a really powerful way to really engage the reader. It makes it interesting for us. Word choice. Did you use the right words to describe your feelings? Notice that Anne Bradstreet's lines aren't super long. They're pretty short. It's a sonnet. It's a 16-line poem. Okay. Do your words really, really show, not tell, show us as the reader your love? Figurative language. Did you use vivid language to show your reader that your feelings? Think about how we have similes and metaphors and imagery. How can we use language in a way that shows the connotation, your feelings towards the words, okay, or towards the topic that you are talking about? And then at the end of your poem, do we as the reader understand your love for this person or this thing? Think about the message that Anne Bradstreet gives us at the end of her poem, right? Their love is so strong, it will continue to live on even after they're gone. People will know about their love. And then finally, part 5, you're going to copy and paste your poem, your final draft down here. Essentially, I want you to copy and paste all of this down here and then delete where we have all of these italics and these underlined portions. Essentially, this should be a clean copy of your poem to submit. All right, well, I hope you really enjoyed writing your poem. I can't wait to read these. Thanks.